been asked to do a reading on this Vishvananda, another predatory guru like Sai Baba, Nityananda. There are so many of these predatory ones over there. People gravitate to them because they do a big show. Okay? A good guru is not out there to present a big show. You're out there to give what you can give to people to aid them in their journey forward. Okay? You're not going to have a big following because you're not going to sit there and be playing to egos and putting out a bunch of ego spin that, looks good on the surface, but really inherently has nothing much within it. Okay. So first thing I got out is, he's a big talker. Okay. He's a big talker. Nice looking guy, but he's a predator. And people get taken in by the show, by the robes he wears, the tilak he wears, and so what else can we know? Conflict. Yeah, he's going to wind up putting people in conflict. Rather than freeing them, they wind up in conflict. And he's a conflicted person, okay? They want to try to say they're above it. Resilience, he's keeps bouncing back. Like I said, unfortunately, people get interested in the show. And again, a good guru is not about being in a show. You're about giving what you can give to help to free people up. When they're a conflicted person, okay, and they're perpetrating these things on others, they're not a high being, okay? They're not a high being. So let's see, what is there to know? The Empress. What is there to know? What is there to know about this Vishvananda? Okay. Well, he wants to put himself out there as somebody that's giving, okay, that's going to, that has a heart, that cares about you, that you're going to harvest, you're going to get something from him, that, he's there to be there for you, okay. He's going to say he's giving something evolutionary, cutting edge to move you through conflicted times. Okay, so basically he's going to try to promote this image that he is an enlightened one, okay, giving something a benefit, but challenge is BS, okay? A lot of mistaken notions, misinformation, not what he appears to be. It's a fake, it's a front, it's a fraud. Okay. He's not what the image that he is trying to project. He is not that. Okay. So what can we see? You know, everything looks good on the surface. Like people that got drug into Vishwananda's thing, they thought, oh, he's looking good on the surface. What he says is so, comforting the ego. He's promising powers. He's promising, selling me the world. And it's all illusion, all smoke and mirrors, all lies. Okay? So what we see is, he's about gain. Now, I've never listened to this Vishvananda, but it's looking like same thing right up there with Nityananda, promising this, promising that. Yeah. Gain. Stick with me, you're going to gain, you're going to get gifts. Okay. You're going to have victories. Okay. So a lot of talk. Trying to present as a light to humanity. Okay. But he's one that lives on the hill. Kind of like, I get this card for the White House and the happenings, they try to make it seem on the surface that things are great, big talk, like Trump, big talk and stuff. But behind the scenes, you have some leaving. You're going to have those followers that are going to be out there doing the spin. Kind of like Trump's got Kellyanne and McEnany and all of those. Okay, he's going to have his followers that are going to be out there putting out that spin as well. But there are a lot of people behind the scenes that are seeing the reality of it, walking away. Okay. So what's being said? What's being said? Vishvananda, what's being said? Peace. So he's going to talk about peace. Okay. He's going to talk peace. Okay, but things are blocked. Things are not really entering. He doesn't have what he's saying he has. Okay. At the bottom of the sword is the truth. Things are weighed in the balance. There will be judgment at the end. We've got the snakes down here. So he's talking, but he's not living what he's talking. Underworld, okay? From the darkness, the devil, ego, okay? Ego. And there will be those that defend him. He will be defending himself. But just like Vishwananda, same thing. Perpetrating behind the scenes, he's perpetrating this darkness. It's all ego-based, ego-fueled. And people are not getting what he's talking, and he is not, like I said, he's got a mask. He's got a mask he wears, but behind the scenes there's a lot of darkness, the underworld, the dark powers, it's not coming from light. It's not coming from peace. Okay. Yeah, I just feel really very much like Vishwananda. They prey on people behind the scenes. Present this face, present this mask, okay? But what they are is really not good. At the heart of it, he wants money. Luxury, okay, and to pull on people's emotions. He wants to act like he's offering a pearl of great price, but he's all about money, getting money. Okay, he's a very earthbound soul. Okay. Now, when I say earthbound in this thing, yeah, he wants to try to draw on your emotions, put it out there. But within himself, he wants money, he wants power, he wants recognition. And the way he gets it, the challenge is to go out and continue to give this message, give his message that he's giving out there. But again, behind the scenes, he's one that's abusing devotees, using them for his own benefit, and continuing to do a show. It's not the real deal. Okay, the real deal has no need to put on a show. Okay, the truth stands on what it is. Okay, if you need to put on a show, then there's something wrong. Okay, there's something wrong. So what's being done? Yeah. Sorrow. What's being done? He's winding up to create a lot of sorrow, a lot of drama, a lot of trauma for a number of people that got caught in his web. It's not going to end well. Water. It's going to really affect some people's emotions. Yeah. he's bound by his own actions, but his actions and what he's doing are winding up creating bondage for others. They get caught in his web of lies and spin. It alters their world. And this is what's so bad about these predatory gurus. They say, guru means weighty with knowledge. Okay, they're not weighty with knowledge, they're just weighty with cons. And, presenting one face, but what they are behind the scenes is another thing entirely. And this can really cause havoc. If you go in and you're believing these predatory gurus, you wind up losing your faith when they prey on you. And for a while you may convince yourself that, yeah, they're doing the best things for me, and, because that's what they're telling you. Sleep with me, I'm going to get you to enlightenment, and, all these lies, and they're only out there to fulfill their own base satisfactions by preying on others. Yeah. So what else is there to be known? Earth of fire. Okay. Play with fire, you're going to get burnt. Okay. Meander. They're not taking you far, they're just winding around this trail, giving you a bunch of stories and a bunch of drama. Okay? Hermit. Real progress on a spiritual path has to come from doing this solitary search. Okay? Strength. Okay? So they're going to try to keep you bound for their own enrichment, okay? For their own enrichment. And he's good at drawing people in and continuing to meander, giving these stories like Vishwananda. Every time you turn around, it's a new story, new, It sounds good on the surface, but it's not going to give you anything. Spiritual path is a path of inner reflection, okay? The mystic's journey, okay? The mystic's journey is one of quiet contemplation. It's not listening to stories and, plays and whatever drama that they're putting out. It's about inner reflection. Coming to terms with your own mind and your own experience. Okay. These guys that are conversationalists are conflicted within themselves, and you cannot give clarity when you are a conflicted being yourself. Clarity comes from when you break through the illusions of Maya. And these predatory gurus, more often than not, they're saying they're offering freedom, but they're really just getting one caught up in more materialistic, more whether it's stories and fantasy, or whether it's promising powers, or whichever it is. Okay? The only way one gets free and becomes a Jivan Mukti, a liberated being, is by doing the path on your own. Okay? A guru can be a support system. They cannot do it for you. I don't care how great the stories sound, they're not going to do it for you. Okay? It takes walking the path and looking at things realistically, questioning it, netty, not this, not this, not this. Whatever is ever changing, whatever is changing is not the eternal divine is. And the way to get free of the mental spin, and that's what one finds out when you become truly a liberated being, a Jivan Mukti. The only thing that one needed to be freed of was the mind spin. Because the mind spin is what catches one, whether it's an addiction to sex or drugs or whatever one is addicted to and chasing after. Keeping you bound, earthbound, keeping you in want, feeling of lack. Becoming a Jivan Mukti is becoming free of that stuff, okay? Knowing that this is the play of the moment. We are eternal beings. We are not this body. We are not this form, okay? We are eternally spirit. We inhabit these forms for a time to bring the experience of this planet, this plane of existence. But when we're done, we leave this form and we go on to the next adventure. This is not the only game in town, okay? Don't get me wrong, it could be a very nice planet. It's a beautiful place, okay? But people get... the conflict is their own mental drama, feeling of lack, most people don't want to become liberated. They say they do. But to become liberated, first one has to become non-attached. And they're so attached they want to, in the ego self, want more. I want to grab more. I want to grab more. So if you get these gurus that tell you, I'm going to show you how you can get more, how you can be in more control, how you can, become more power, have more power. Well, liberation is not about having more power, controlling, okay? It's about being able to go with the flow, becoming a part of nature, rather than fighting against nature and trying to control nature. It's about becoming one with nature, going with the flow, and understanding life is eternal, and wanting the best. Divine wants the best for everyone, but one has free will, okay? And the free will that you have creates your own cage, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. So what I could say about Vishwananda, I'm sure he puts out a very nice story. I've only seen a picture of him, an attractive person, wears the robes, the tilak, and presents this air. And guys like that are very good at conning. They're very good at perpetrating a con, wearing a mask, and people get taken in by that, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. It's another, like Sai Baba, Nityananda, Vishvananda. These are all sexual predators. They are all out to defraud you of your money. They are all out for name and fame, to be put on a pedestal, to have people worshiping, They have a lot of lack in their lives, and it doesn't matter how much money, fame, whatever, they will never be truly happy. And they have to try to dominate others in order to have some security for their own ego drama. So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light to everyone. Please find a reliable guru. And I've said this and I get a lot of flack from it. Genuine gurus do not go out for name and fame. If they're drawing big crowds, then they're talking to ego. Okay? And a good guru is about breaking through ego, not creating more. Not creating a bigger, better ego, more controlling ego, more powerful ego. Okay? That's not what it's about. Okay? Genuine gurus are going to be like Kabir. Okay? Kabir was a weaver. He stayed a weaver, and he gave what he could give. You do your path, you complete it, and you give back whatever you can give back. It's not about name, fame, and show. Okay? If it's about name, fame, and show, then that's what they're about. A performer on a stage. And most performers are not happy people. They're trying to escape who and what they are by playing a role for a time. Okay? They may believe their role. They may believe the spin that they're putting out. But it's not grounded. It's not, Okay. Be a light where you are, shine, give back what you can give back. When I was in India, I had somebody come to me and I had the opportunity, name, fame, glory, all of that. This person worked for a very large newspaper. They wanted to promote me, and I did have that happen one time. This soccer team said that I was behind their team, giving them this power, and so people tried to start contacting me. I said, no. I shut that down immediately. Because that's not what it's about. Name, fame, glory, getting this money, getting people. No, The spiritual journey is a solitary path. Okay? So don't be taken in by name, fame. Okay? Means nothing. Okay? It's a show. You got to get beyond the show to the reality or unreality. You see what's real, you see what's not real. You see what's ephemeral. Okay? And again, bottom line, the journey in the end shows you are not this physical form. This is a vehicle for experience in this plane. You are spirit. Okay? Spirit is eternal. And the divine is the eternal, unchanging light. The light of all lights, the death of all death. Okay. And one breaks free and finds out it is such a, to know that it's eternal, unchanging, and that is what is at the core of being. Okay? And that the ego sense is just another play. It's a play on a stage. Okay? A tiny, tiny bit of the whole. Okay? So when that is found out, the rest of the drama is gone. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. Be safe. Mask up. And we'll see you online.